Southwest MMA Series 28. It's going to be a normal thing. Jess Martinez is in the main event at Buffalo Thunder, up there in front of his Santa Fe fans. Sir, thank you for the time. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm always a little hard to get a hold of, but I'm always trying to move around, stay training and stuff. And yeah, thank you for the time. Thank you for the opportunity. Let me get a little couple words in and whatnot. Give me the time. Thank you.
So talk to me. Another main event, hometown, getting used to the face on the poster, this extra exposure, extra responsibility on the card.
For me, it's not really no difference. It's all business for me. Once I see the contract in front of my face, I see my opponent. We get ready for that opponent, whatever he brings to the game. And yeah, it's not really no difference for me. I announce it. You sell all those good tickets. I get to see all my friends' faces, all my family's faces, all the people I get to put on and represent for. Yeah, it's always a good feeling. Yeah, I've had the honor of having this is going to be my 6th pro fight, and all of them have been in New Mexico. So I've had the honor of staying home and having my family really grow with me here, watch my game grow as a whole.
Also looking at your growth, your maturity, the last fight, we had to see that striking development put to use. Jordan Titoni, you guys swung it out for better part of 3 rounds. There were a couple scrambles. Looking back, seeing now how you've done through this camp, what have you done in gaining in your striking acumen?
As far as my striking, I kind of learned what I've always known as far as my weaknesses and my strengths. So of course we saw a lot of those weaknesses exposed, so we tried to capitalize on those a lot this camp. And then as far as a whole, I came in there trying to knock Titoni out. I'm always trying to knock all my opponents out. I'm always looking for the finish. But I think more than anything, I learned that I need to bring my full mixed martial arts to the game, not just kickboxing or boxing, but bringing in my jiu-jitsu and my wrestling, and make sure I bring all 3 of those things every single round. Yeah, more bringing myself as a whole. I feel like I was very one-dimensioned that fight. I just offered my stand-up. I wasn't even really thinking about takedowns at all. Yeah, I think more than anything in this camp, I've learned how to just break everything down as one. That makes sense.
And what's been some keys to bringing everything together, to mixing in the striking with the wrestling, to your jiu-jitsu, and getting that whole MMA game, I guess, going instead of attacking one aspect at a time?
Well, the thing is, to attack one aspect at a time, you have to go back to those basics in a way. So I went back to drilling my wrestling a lot more, drilling my jiu-jitsu a lot more. I've been hitting pads a lot more, just working on the techniques. And then when I work on those techniques once as a base, I'm able to kind of bring them together more. And then I give a lot of my credit to Coach Luttrell and also Professor Thomas Pless, because they helped me bring my game together as a whole, as far as bringing all the mixed martial arts together as a whole. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, I guess my coaches helped me the most, yeah, for sure. Josh Altum, yes sir. Super Glue Altum, yes sir.
Gonna be the opponent. We all saw his last fight on YouTube now. CFFC, quite the scrambles, gets the submission. We read into that then that this is going to be, it could be a fun grappling matchup between the 2 of you. You've had a couple guys that you've been able to get on top of and be pretty dominant on. Josh looks like he's going to continue to scramble, throw up submissions, and not give you an easy night. So tell me what you're prepared for, what you think of this matchup.
I mean, I never expect an easy night. I look forward to whatever he brings to the game. I feel anyone in the game, they have to be well-rounded, so I'm looking forward to whatever he's bringing. If we go to the ground, I'm ready for whatever submissions. I roll jiu-jitsu every day, so that would be an honor for me. Yeah, you know how my flow is. I don't really care where the fight goes. I'm just excited he's down to make the trip down here, you know?
And how much studying and familiarizing yourself with him have you done?
A lot. I mean, With all my opponents, I get their name on the contract, you know, and look their name up, see a couple fights, see what I have to deal with. And from then on, I kind of just train my camp. I see what they have to offer, and I have that in my head. But at the end of the day, it's what I'm doing once the bell rings. Yeah, I'm studying him, but I feel he's studying me too. I feel there's a little bit more video of me out there by now. Yeah. As far as studying goes, I'm just anxious to meet him more than anything. Yeah.
What do you think he does well from what you've seen?
He has a great guard. He throws his submissions. I like the fact that once the bell goes, he's going. I hope I get the same come next Saturday. And yeah, I like his style. It's good. It's gonna be interesting once the bell rings. I'm looking forward to it. That's for sure.
Tell us about your advantage. What do you think you have the check marks in the boxes versus him?
You never really know until the bell rings, but I think my biggest advantage is he's coming to the city, he's coming to my state, he's coming to where I live, you know. I think that's the biggest advantage, and not only just because it's my home, but just look at the elevation. People are dying down here sometimes when they're breathing just walking around, you know what I mean? Not only is he going to be coming to Albuquerque, he's coming to Santa Fe. We're a little bit higher. I think that's going to be one of my biggest check marks. And we're going to see. We're going to see come next Saturday, June 8th, what the check marks will be.
What does Jess Martinez do to capitalize on this opportunity and feel that you've taken that next step in your development?
What I do, I make sure I make weight, show up, and get this finish first round, submission or KO, whatever it comes by. For me, I don't really mind going through as many people as I have to go through to prove I'm at the level I'm at. And I know my level's just gonna keep on improving until I'm at the level I'm supposed to be at. Yeah, June 8th, we'll see the level I'm at for sure.
Well, where are you supposed to be at?
I don't know. The fight game, I mean, I want to be fighting with the best, but you got to respect the game, and there's levels to the game, you know what I mean? And I'll break every level I have to in order to get to the top, you know what I mean? That's the main goal. I mean, I want to be the best at the end of the day. I want to be considered one of the best 145 pounders in the world, you know? And this will be my 6th pro fight, and this will be a chance for me to prove that again, once again. I'm stoked.
And looking at Josh, do you feel this is that next step up in caliber of opponent from the last guy you fought?
Yeah, this is gonna be his 4th pro fight. He's undefeated. For me, I don't really even look at opponents. It's more my camp, my coaches, they look at the opponents and pick them. I just kind of go at whoever they send me at. But I know his ground game is definitely up at a good level. Like I definitely have some respect for his ground game. So we're gonna see what he has to offer. You know.
Been doing this a while. Been a pro for a while.
Yeah, this is going 2nd year. So basically, about my sophomore year being a pro. So yeah, more than anything, I'm trying to pick up more fights too. After this fight, hopefully we can keep things rolling. Be more consistent as far as the fights that I'm getting. But yeah, the game, I'm just going through the journey right now, you know. I started young as far as the amateur career. Still going with the pro career, just barely started with the pro because I was wrestling in college so much, you know what I mean? So now I'm just kind of riding the carpet, seeing where it takes me. I'm not someone to really ask to be put into a position. I don't want nothing given to me. I want my work to show the level I'm at. I want my work to show what I'm worth, basically. And June 8th, I'm definitely going to show my worth, you know what I mean?